Ladies and gentlemen, good afternoon and welcome to the Peabody Memphis Grand Hotel. Southern novelist David Cohen once wrote that the Mississippi Delta begins here in the lobby of the Peabody Hotel, and that phrase is as true today as it ever was. The Peabody's history begins back in 1869, just a couple of blocks from here at Main and Monroe. Colonel Robert Brinkley was our founder. He set out to build the finest hotel the Mid-South had ever seen and name it the Brinkley House. He succeeded on that first point, but just before the grand opening, his good friend Mr. George Peabody passed away. Mr. Peabody was not just a good friend of the owner, he was also noted as humanitarian and philanthropist. It was in his honor that the name was changed at the last minute from the Brinkley House to the Peabody Hotel. Now, the Peabody has always been a symbol of Southern hospitality and elegance. It was so at Main and Monroe until 1923. It had been decided we needed to expand and relocate to here, 149 Union Avenue. After 2 years and $5 million in construction, on September 1st, 1925, the Peabody reopened its doors to the beautiful hotel we stand in today. The Peabody has also served as a social center here in Memphis. We have played host to countless weddings, proms, graduations, and celebrations. We're hosting one of those events on our rooftop tonight, so I must say that the rooftop is closed for the evening, but I do encourage us to visit us in our memorabilia room. It's up here on the mezzanine, just above the gift shop. In there we have artifacts and stories unique to the Peabody's history. We have portraits of presidents and stars who have graced our halls. We have had every president since Harry Truman stay with us here at the hotel. We have a piece of Elvis Presley's first contract signed here in this very lobby. And of course we have my favorite artifact, a memo from our general manager to the chef over at Chez Philippe, saying that there will be absolutely no duck served on any menu here at the hotel. Now, ladies and gentlemen, we are of course here to witness the march of the Peabody Ducks. But if we haven't done so before, it may surprise us that our whole tradition here got started with a bit of a practical joke. In 1933, our general manager, Mr. Frank Shutt, and his friend Chip were out hunting in Arkansas. They brought with them a few things to help them out, some live duck decoys to help them hunt, and some Jack Daniels to help them keep warm. Now the gentlemen did a terrible job hunting, but managed somehow to keep plenty warm in the cold backwaters of Arkansas. And it was a bit of a surprise to them when they returned to the hotel after their hunting weekend. They found that they had forgotten to leave their 3 English call ducks back at the farm. They improvised, snuck them into the hotel lobby, and let them loose into our mountain instead. Their deep young gentlemen retired to their rooms for the evening. But when they came down the next morning, they found a few things they didn't expect. First of all, the ducks had stayed in the fountain the entire night long. They didn't hop out, flap about the lobby, or waddle off to see the sights of Memphis. And just as surprisingly, a group of guests had gathered to welcome and admire the new visitors. New visitors they had turned out to be, for we have had ducks as permanent residents here at the hotel for the past 79 years. Now in 1940 we had a gentleman working for us, a bellman, Mr. Edward Pembroke. Mr. Pembroke was a retired animal trainer for Ringling Brothers and Barnum and Bailey Circus. He told us that given the opportunity, he could train 5 northern mallards, 1 male to drink and 4 females to hens, to march across the rooftop, ride down the elevator, and march down the red carpet into our lobby fountain every morning at 11 o'clock. There they would stay until 5 p.m. when he would usher them out of the fountain, march them back up the red carpet, up the elevators, and back to their room. Mr. Pembroke did this for us for 50 years. He also took the ducks all across the country. He was on the Tonight Show with Johnny Carson. He was featured in People magazine. He and the ducks even made a very special guest appearance on Sesame Street for National Rubber Ducky Day. Mr. Pembroke did so much for the hotel, but especially for our ducks, that he was named the world's first duck master. My name is Anthony. I'm only the 5th duck master since 1940, and in just a few moments, it'll be my honor to continue our tradition for you. To the King Cotton March, I'll usher the ducks out of the fountain. We'll march down the red carpet, up the elevators, and back to their room. I do ask that if we're here by the red carpet and the entrance to the elevator, that we keep those areas clear, and please resist the urge to reach out and touch the ducks. They are wild animals visiting with us after all. And finally, and this is the most important point, please, take as many flash photos as you like. You're all guests with us here tonight at Peabody. This march is for you. Thank you for joining us today, ladies and gentlemen. And again, thank you.
Thank you.
And your attention, please. Welcome to the historic Peabody Hotel. At the center of the grand lobby, the point where the Mississippi Delta has been set to begin, stands the classic Peabody Memphis, carved from one piece of Italian travertine marble. Although famous in its own right, the fountain is known the world over because of its resonance. If I may direct your attention to the fountain now, you will witness a tradition begun in the 1930s at the South Grand Hotel. An experience uniquely yours as a guest of the Peabody. Preparing to return to their penthouse on the plantation roof for the night. Ladies and gentlemen, the march of the world-famous Peabody Dance.